is a battlefield.
On Shadowfax!
Hello and welcome to the February 2023 monthly update of Alter Aeon. I am Shadowfax, God of Fire, Lord of Horses, and your humble host. I'd like to thank Morpheus and Tanthus for supplying this year's anniversary event. I hope everyone got a chance to try it out. Our next event will be our Valentine's Day themed Love is a Battlefield event, which will begin on Friday, February 10th, and end on Wednesday the 15th. More about that later. Let's review some highlights from last month's updates to the game from Draak and Draak.
My name is Draak, and
Summon Demon Corpse Retrieval now works cross-sector but not cross-plane, as the help file for the skill suggests. Woodcraft checked without any arguments will now show the word rare in parentheses after rare types of wood. Free Spirit is no longer scribable. The uncastable Enchant Weapon is now Empower Weapon and has a help page. Bone Marrow from Harvest Bone and any other spell comp made from blood can now be used as ammunition for the Gisco's Giblet Grenade spell. A thrust attack can unbalance opponents on a successful hit, not just misses. You can now add crafted masks to Southern-style forged helmets, such as Hanburis and Kabutos, with the Forge Enhance Mengu command. This requires knowing the Forge Kozane and Ninhonto skill. You will no longer see spammy messages about which druidic items can be carved on gathered wood. Instead, a new option, Carve Check, has been added to see what items you are carrying that can be carved into totems, weapons, fetishes, or spell staves. Note that this does not check if you can add runes, as this would require some fairly substantial changes to the carving code. The Set command, with no arguments, will now show a lot more settings, such as Short ID, Auto Compare, Auto Craft ID, Combat Message Mode, No Gift Loot Crate, and more. This is also shown with Show Settings. The Help command for Set has also been broken down into categories and alphabetized to make it more readable. The Shadow Show command to display your shadow exposure was added, mirroring Show Shadow. Try saying that 3 times fast. Show shadow, show shadow, show... Geez, I had to do like 5 takes on that. Randomly generated jewelry has a small chance to have a gemstone already mounted to it. Shopkeeper lapidary services have been expanded. A shopkeeper that can carve lapidary materials into gemstones can now mount gemstones to jewelry and other appropriate items. This has a nominal gold cost based on the level of the base item. You can put quests on hold with the Quest Hold command. A quest that is on hold will not show up in your quest list. You can still advance and complete quests on your held list. You can see quests that you have on hold with the Quest Hold Show command. 2 new compositions have been added to the game: Soil and Cobalt. Cobalt is primarily for making alloys, and Soil is for items made from dirt or clay, but not finished pottery or ceramics. There is also a new alloy, Platina, forged from platinum and cobalt. You can no longer auction cursed flagged items, and you can no longer put keep flagged items into clan storage. The glass composition will now show as glass/ceramic, since glassware and pottery have many similar characteristics. The Sickening Touch spell no longer does lingering damage to players, but they take higher initial damage. The Credit by Favor option has been improved so it gives more favor per credit, and is hopefully more useful. Explorer point requirements for ranks in the Cartographer's Guild has been slightly lowered to make it easier to advance. Total inventory weight can now be shown with the Inventory-Weight-Total command, and the inventory weight switch now sorts from heaviest to lightest. To see which switches are currently available, type inventory-help. Following some Mudmail suggestions, I did an update to the Drow Mines and Old Fallows Tunnels areas, including modernizing some equipment, adding more mobs and loot, and adding a brand new quest. Next month, Draak plans on tweaking warrior power attacks to be even stronger against debuffed opponents. Survey mining messages are going to give indications of how likely finding custom mineral deposits are. Draak will make a new Dragon Scaler job that works the same as skinning jobs, just with dragon scales. He also plans on changing up the constraints with jobs a bit, with the express goal of preventing high-level players from being sent to low-level extraplanar areas, while allowing low-level players to be sent to level-appropriate extraplanar areas. For example, a high-level player will not be sent to the core plane of Earth, but players on Arceus might. Right now, low-level jobs are strictly constrained by sector, but extraplanar areas are not within those sectors, so low-level players would never be sent off-plane even though the level would be appropriate. The Love is a Battlefield event will feature Team PK battles. As you well know, I have been cleaning out my Mudmail inbox, and this is something that has been suggested to me several times over the course of many years. I believe it should be easy to add to the game. You see, all damage on Alter Aeon is routed through a little function called Can't Kill, which, among other things, is the switch that prevents players from harming one another normally, but provides the logic to allow them to slay one another in an arena. It should be a simple matter of adding a memory module to a player denoting which team they are on when they enter an arena, and comparing that team to the team of other players within that team-flagged PK arena when the fighting begins. I'm actually going to start on it later today, so wish me luck.
That concludes this monthly update. Please like the video and subscribe for more monthly presentations. You can also follow us on Facebook or Twitter for event reminders and reboot notifications. To support our game, you can visit www.alteraeon.com/donate, or you could shop online at our store at www.cafepress.com/alteraeon. We hope to see you and your friends soon on Alter Aeon, where every day is an adventure. Thanks for listening and happy mudding, everyone!
AlterAeon.com. That's ALTERAEON.com.